The four-wheel drive trucks are the southern cousins of pulling tractors. Tractor pulling originated in the Plain States and the grain belt of the Midwest. But the four-wheel drive pulling truck is a southern invention, and a very welcome one indeed. Their popularity has spread rapidly across the country and brought many new competition teams into pulling. Many four-wheel pullers entered their first competition with their personal vehicles as they were right off the street. Heavy-duty suspension, wide tires, and a big Arius V8 turned their work truck into a tenacious professional pulling machine.
How many Ford people here tonight? Where are my Ford people? Tony Osteen carrying the colors for the Ford camp. First out of the box, the Georgia Rebel Ford. Up in the National Point Chase, battling with the Chevrolets and GMCs on the national tour. I tell you what, he went to San Antonio, Texas 3 nights in a row and blew these Chevrolets away. He'd love to do it again. All right, Ford people, green flag out for him. Let's see what's going to happen. Up on the RPM, going to the middle of the track. Ford goes on top.
You better believe it, and Ford, number one right now. Yes,
Second up, it's Johnson in his beautiful Chevy called the Oklahoma Showdown. Put your gun belts on, boys. It looks like a showdown.
Showdown goes to the right side of the track. One brother doing the driving, other brother walking into the track right now. It's up to the brother doing the driving. Oklahoma Showdown comes up. RPM. How about a Chevrolet, people? You want to go forward hunt right now? This is the guy who can do it for you. Going after the Chevrolet cab, carrying the colors for you.
Looks good.
Chevrolet! Looks like he goes ahead of the pile. The Yellow Rose of Texas.
Manuel Moreno, Seguin, Texas, and his potent 85 Chevy, the Yellow Rose of Texas.
He's spotting the sled in the middle of the track. He was working a little bit off to the left. Now he goes to the middle. Chevrolet people got to be feeling good right now. Let's see what's going to happen. He may wind up 1 and 2 after this shot. We got to wait and see.
Looks like a Chevy show.
You went to a different gear, you changed all the tires, and you sharpened them. Is that right?
That's all I did, sharpen the tires.
Well, I know you were disappointed after last night's pull, so you came back even stronger tonight. A little bit of work really paid off. Ladies and gentlemen, your new leader out of Seguin, Texas. Let's give him a nice round of applause, Manuel Marino.
Here comes a North Carolina Chevrolet. Let's really get into him. Greg Cook, he's your defending TNT champion on the summer circuit. Goes by the name of Wild Blue out of Mount Airy, North Carolina. I tell you what, you love to see a guy winning his home state. Cook comes up, RPO. Strong charger on the circuit.
.28 feet for the defending TNT Summer Circuit champion. Tar Heel Greg Cook with Wild Blue moves into first place.
Night. I know you're really pleased with that pull.
It looked a whole lot better. It felt a whole lot better than it did last night.
Well, is there anything you'd like to say to all your fans here in North Carolina?
I'd just like to say thanks to everybody.
Ladies and gentlemen, what more can be said? Here's your new leader right here out of Mount Airy, North Carolina. Let's give Greg Cook a nice round of applause. Way to go, Greg.
Out of Toronto, Canada, ladies and gentlemen, a Chevrolet. They go by the name of the Canadian Warrior, 1984 and 85, Puller of the Year in the state of New York City. We're kind of an interesting story here. During the summer months, if you look on the door, you can see the name Connie. That's his daughter. She's a college student. During the summer months, she drives a truck. On the winter, starting in September through May, Dad does the driving. Summer months, she picks up and does the driving. A Jim Lyons prepared big block Chevrolet engine out of Toronto, Canada that goes by the name of the Canadian Warrior.
Only 154.86 feet. A disappointing pull for the Canadian entry. It looked and sounded like a bad start.
Trouble off the starting line there for a minute.
Well, I didn't want to come out too hard, and I was trying to ease it. And I don't know. It's one of those things.
Well, better luck tomorrow, huh?
There's always another day.
That's right. That's the attitude. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give Arnold a nice round of applause. All the way from Canada, right here.
Here's Randy McConnell from Anderson, Alabama, in yellow fever. Another Southern Chevrolet.
Kind of an interesting story about this young man. He used to follow the circuit. As a matter of fact, the first year I ever got into the sport, he was only 12 years old. He helped his daddy work on the truck. He did all the jobs. When the kid turned 16 years old, his dad said, okay, here are the keys. He gave him the whole operation, and the young man started driving. He started driving it when he could not see over the steering wheel, so he developed a habit of looking out the window. I want you to notice how he drives the truck. Looking out the window, that's right. Not going to work for McCall. A motor breaking up on him just a little bit. How about you Chevrolet people giving him a round of applause, though? Comes up from Alabama.
Well, the motor sounded just not real crisp tonight. It sounded like it might be a little bit of fuel problem.
Yeah, it was leaning out, popping a little, something.
Did have your foot all the way down there, just kind of floating everything out, did you?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give a nice round of applause. Randy McConnell out of Anderson, Alabama. Here he is.
Well, we're getting back to Ford Country with Lem Friday, West Palm Beach, Florida, in a van called the Intimidator. It's been known to give the Chevys some pretty hard time.
People, it's the last bullet you have. Do you want to get the Chevrolets? You got to get them with this guy right here. Let's let him know we're in the building.
Lem spots the sled on the left side of the track.
Modified eliminator. Look where he spots the sled, all the way to the left side of the track. What do you say, Ford people? Did he do it for you?
159.97 feet. That puts the man from Florida in first place. The best four-wheel pull tonight comes from a Ford.
Well, Liam, I know you worked on it a little bit today. You did a lot of things to it, and it looked like it paid off.
Well, I hope so. Did I take the lead?
Yes, sir, you did. That makes you happy, huh?
Yeah, Fords aren't too bad.
Well, I tell you what, you know, you made an interesting comment in the pits today. Everybody likes to see this band.
Well, I sure hope so, because we worked hard on it.
Well, it's a nice-looking piece. Congratulations.
By the way, TNT is the best people in the world to pull cord.
Next man up, a Chevrolet.
Now, Chevrolet people, don't give up. Out of the Lone Star State of Texas, a yellow 55 Chevy backs to the sled, the Hunter Brother pulling team. Right, Chevrolet people, what do you want to see them do tonight? You want to go get that Ford? You want this Chevrolet to pull them away?
A full pull.
Chevrolet! The Hunter Brother pulling team, a full pull. It's official. They're your new leader.
Well, Mike Hunter, I'll tell you what, this is getting to be a habit with this truck.
Oh, it's about time. We've been really having a lot of trouble lately.
Final
Terry's
shot.
the last chance to beat the Ford.
Virginia. Terry Davis doing the driving. Not going to do it. Old Yellow, ladies and gentlemen, out of Tyler, Texas. A win the modified class.
All right, you Chevrolet people, let him know you appreciate him. There you are right there. Mike Hunter and Old Yellow.
This is the first truck that we ever built. It's probably won more two-wheel drive classes than any truck in the United States. I build one a year and sell one a year. This one sold $35,000 complete. Get in it, turn the key, and come out here and kick butt.
Chris Holdorf, Winter Park, Florida. A man who knows what he wants, where he wants it, and how, as long as it's got Ford on it.
Well, I'm away from home probably 40 weeks out of the year, so I try and be as comfortable as possible. Come on, I'll show you. Well, this is the Gator's den in here. I tried to outfit us as good as I could, try to be as comfortable as I possibly can, never being home. Here we are. This is where I live, folks. This little baby here will sleep 6, comfortably I might add. Have a double bed here, have 4 bunks up there, full bathroom and shower, microwave, coffee maker. I've tried to think of everything. If anybody comes up with something I forgot, write me a letter and I'll add it. We have our VCR under there so we can watch the films. You know, this is paradise as far as I'm concerned. Once I'm in here, shut out the outside world. Have a nice little heater there, which I need when I leave Florida because I'm very thin-blooded. Well, you've seen where I live. That's where I go to relax. When I come out that door, it's a whole nother world. I've got to mess with these people. It's a strict competition. I don't like them. They don't like me. Maybe because I win, maybe because I'm obnoxious. I don't care. I'm here to do a job, and that's come in first place. I'm a poor sport when I lose. I don't care. I'm here to win. But right now, folks, we're out here to entertain you, and we'd like you to show your support by just coming on down here and yelling for the Fords. Thank you.
The two-wheel drive trucks and funny cars are one of the most popular classes in the pulling sport. One reason is the tight competition within the class. Mark Hare, driving Humco's Spike, has a mere 1-point lead over Winter Point's champion Jim Lyons and Stitches. Mike Stowe is hanging in with the leaders in his Bad Dog Ford, followed by Leo Kay in his Corvette funny car, the Driller. 1986 champion Ken Lamont remains within striking distance with Midnight Express. The Redman TNT points races continue at full throttle, coming to the Hickory, North Carolina Speedway, the Hopkinton State Fair in Conocook, New Hampshire, twin track action at the New York State Fair in Syracuse, Purdue University at West Lafayette, Indiana, then north of the border to Inwood, Ontario, Canada, Winchester, Virginia and the Stonewall Ruritan Grounds, Augusta Expoland in Fishersville, Virginia, and the Tennessee State Fair in Nashville.
Unlike other types of pulling vehicles, the two-wheel drive pullers did not evolve over a period of time. The first two-wheel drive trucks were custom built for pulling. This class has remained true to its street truck predecessor, in that the bodies have to remain stock. Now that fiberglass car bodies are being used, the variety of body styles in this division has grown enormously. The two-wheel drive trucks are limited to one motor, and every modification possible is made to get the most out of those big Arius V8s. These trucks literally scream down the track. And here's Holdorf, first off behind the wheel of the Irrigator Ford Aerovan. Chris is a tad short at 151.37. Not a good run for his Ford.
That'll be a #1 pull. That'll be the #1 position. All the Chevrolets are going to be going after him right now. Over to you, Butch.
Now, a friend of mine standing over here on the left side of the track said to ask you a question. You made a comment last weekend in Birmingham about Ford Motor Products and Chevrolet. Would you like to repeat that?
Well, them Chevys is all right if you want to go to the store, but boy, they're hard-pressed out here on the competition track.
23 Ford body style, fiberglass replica. Tim Engler, stretch wheelbase chassis.
I don't think that Roush can convince anyone that's a real 1923 Model T, especially with a Hemi motor.